My friend, we're gonna talk about the ukulele fretboard, okay? Now what I'm gonna do, we're gonna go all the way up to the 12th fret. After the 12th fret, these notes actually repeat, so you can keep going on and do the same scale exercise up here if you have an extended fretboard. For us today, we're gonna talk about what the notes are going up as sharps, and then when we're going down, we're gonna talk about them as flats. The only thing you're not gonna see me do is do an overwhelming long explanation about what these notes are as enharmonic equivalences. That just means that notes have two names. A G sharp is an A flat, and you'll see exactly why in this video. Stick around to the end, and we'll go over something really cool. So, when playing up here, we know that an E to an F is a half step, but I can also call a F note an E sharp. Just the same way as when I play a B and go to a C, I know that there's a half step there that we just don't do. That is the half step. However, if I go B, and I can call that a B sharp if I want to, okay? You could also call this a C and then go backwards a half step, a minor second, called a C flat, just the same as you could go to the F and then flatten it a half step and call that a F flat. It would be an E natural note. I'm not going to go over that when we talk about here because I want you to have the idea that when you go over each individual fret through the minor seconds, just basically meaning 1, 2, 3, 4 on the frets, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. When you get up to the 12th fret, that's a perfect octave, which means the whole thing kind of really just starts again. So the notes that's on the 1st fret are also the notes that are on the 13th fret. That would be the G sharp A flat. So here we go. All sharps, and when we go down the next way, we're going to call them flats, and we're just not going to call it an F flat. I'm going to call it its natural note, which should be associative with where your fingers are. So when you play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, your finger will end on an F note. You will always know that's where your F is. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you end here, your pinky will end on a C sharp. You will always know it. That's how we do fretboard recognition. While learning chords, while learning the fretboard, you learn one note at a time and go from there. Check out this channel, check out the videos, and if you have any questions, put in the comments section below. Otherwise, here we go. Let me get a little closer. All right, 1st fret, 1st finger, G string. It's gonna be a G sharp, then an A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G. Now on the C string, we have C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C. On the E string, we have F, G sharp, I'm sorry, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D sharp, and then E. On the top string, the A string, we have A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, and then A. Now that we've done all the sharps all the way up, we're going to start at the 12th fret on the G string and go down and name them as flats. Ready? Pinky on the 12th. This is going to be a G. G flat. F. E. E flat. D. D flat. C. B flat, A flat. Now all the way back to the 12th on the C. So we have C flat, but we're going to call it a B. B flat, A flat, G flat, F, E flat, D flat. When we go up to the 12th on the A, we have A. No, that's not A. E string. There we go. We have an E flat, D flat, C, B flat, A A flat, G, G flat, F. When we go to the A string of the 12th, we have an A flat, B, G. A flat, G, G flat. We're going to go to an F, E flat, and a D. And then we've got a D flat, C, B, B flat. The reason why we name these out, you can definitely call that a C flat, and then the F, you can call that an E flat, just the same as you can call it an E sharp for an F note and a B sharp for the C note. It goes into a little bit more music theory than we want to cover here, but in certain keys, certain times, you will be able to call these as those names. Sometimes music gets a little jumbled, so just to differentiate between what chords you're playing and what notes are in them, sometimes rather than just using accidentals to change a sharp note, which would be like G sharp, and then take away that sharp note in the key and then move it to a natural note, we would put a natural accidental on there. However, sometimes we do just write these as other chords. It is sometimes easier to visualize them that way. I hope today made sense. Check out the fretboard challenges out there. Get your fingers all nice and strong, learn a little bit of theory, and remember, playing 5 minutes each day and practicing the right stuff will get you to where you want to be. Aloha.